Good evening, everybody. We are live again with another broadcast of the American Ricci Mahjong League. And my computer does not like what's happening here. The start of the game is so powerful that it's completely bugged out. And that's okay. Nathaniel here, joined by Stanley. Stanley, maybe it's you who is creating such awesome visuals for us. Uh, Broadcasting, streaming all the way from Japan.
Yeah, hi everyone.
It's like what, 7 a.m. for you? 8 a.m. now?
8 a.m.
Well, glad you could join us. We've got an interesting C1 matchup to start us off for the evening, and then several more slated for the rest of the night. Uh, Justin is playing in the north seat. That is Soup. Kate, uh, Edgar Girl across the table in the west seat. JT, Goro Goro Cat, is our current dealer. And James, Great Bit, is sitting in the right in the south seat. We have JT as our first dealer, opening up to a nice little Tanyao high pie already. Ishantan. Uh, let's. Oh, drops the 6 mon.
What?
A
What the fuck?
unusual cut there. We were looking at Tanyao Pinfu 678 Sanshoku, perhaps. Maybe a misclick. For those of you
This?
who are not aware, in Tenho, if you haven't changed any of your settings, clicking with the right mouse button automatically discards your drawn tile, so you have to be very careful. But we're going to have a Ricci across the way by Kate on just the 6 pin for Ricci Nomi.
Like, I've misclicked too many times with the right click. But let's
I,
be real. I think this saves them from dealing in though, because eventually they have to cut the 667. Cause I mean, you'd probably be like Ishanten right now with like pretty good Tanyo Pinfu. So I guess you're kind of half safe because you fucked up. I
yeah,
think that's the strat.
that
Oh
might be the
no.
case. I am also well known to misclick. I
Wait,
just
what
disable
is
that.
going on? Oh shoot.
I mean, we might see a G-Toy play here from dealer. It is Ishanten, and that would avoid dealing in. On the left, of course, we had
Yeah,
Justin
but
opening up with the East Yakuhai and a second call. And now is Tempai with a potential 6-9 pin weight and takes it.
at least we can get a double roll now.
That is actually technically viable here.
Uh,
Oh, it's a sumo
oh,
instead.
nice.
Justin will steal it away with a last 6-pin draw, and hopefully after we change perspectives here, we'll be able to see the lag fix itself.
Okay, so the lag is not just me.
No,
That's
no, it
great. I
isn't.
thought that was
It's on my end
confusing.
too.
That 10 hook client.
Yeah, so a little bit of thought there from James about calling the 9, so let's it pass.
Ooh. I mean, this hand's just sad. Like, like I think you'll get there eventually, but you're still searching for a pair for Taylor. But I mean, overall, it's pretty good because you have a tune. I mean, if you pair this up, you can just use that as your pair and just play for a Richidor too. And then just like his oh, I mean, this is just so good now. Now you also have potential 678 Sanshoku with Tanya,
Yeah,
like maybe.
we'll see what
So just
happens.
just infinite without Dora, so you can just drop Dora in there. It's like, oh, cheap hand, and then you just like run them down with like an inbuilt Mongon and just hit him for 12k.
Yeah, that is
Like now you just
pretty notable because you have the pair here, right? And would you advocate for dropping the tune right here?
no, I'd probably just drop the 4 pin actually.
Okay, yeah. 7 pin does give up on that Sancho idea, at least on the upper side, but maybe there are thoughts of swapping to 3-4-5, perhaps. Now the tune leaves the hand, and we will see if that gets followed on the left by JT, who has a pair of the east and south and a singleton of the west, in addition to that Dora. One of those hands that you kind of want it to be Honitsu, but isn't quite there yet.
Hopefully, dealer doesn't get 3 pin because that's how they're gonna get baited by thinking that oh, I can get like 2 5 pin and the 5 pin's just dead.
Yeah.
So, oh no, yeah, this is what I mean. Like, Oh wow, what the? I didn't know that. Wait, what? Oh, I'm surprised they do this. Like, doesn't this look really cheaty to say? And they just cut 2-4. I thought they just hold Pinzu for the rest of their life, but guess not.
It does look a bit suspicious, but we do have it just being a Tanya only, waiting 6 pin Tuso on the right for Kate. It is interesting. Could have held the 1 pin and maybe gone for maximum value with the Tuso cut, but the early tempai here may get rewarded. We'll see a Chi,
This was
and now will
definitely
be played.
cheaty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kate said, you know what? I'm not happy with just 1,000 points. I want the full Mongon value.
Well, it's actually going to be 12k because it's me Tanya too. Tanya
Yeah, that's
Chinitsu.
going to be insane. What would be the ideal draw here? 4 pin
So
is certainly spicy. 9 pin is at least a pin tile.
that's be so funny. If you get 6 pin, oh, I guess that's never happening. It's like, oh, I was like, four. He draw 4 pin and 9 pin Tonki. But I
Uh-oh.
guess, oh, I mean that was never coming out. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we have Justin across the way with a Ricci Pinfu, waiting for 7 pin. There are 3 tiles on the wall for this. We're going to see a chase
Yes,
from,
Senpai.
yeah, JT. 3-6
3-6.
Mon?
Oh, X. How does Dealer have somehow get 2+ tiles in a row?
You know it's not your day when every single Ricci you're drawing a Patu tile, but James is defending now, so he may be able to escape.
I mean, typical Chinitsu push. East wasn't even safe anyways, so you just got to push Forso, because at least you can half progress your hand. But, I mean, you're not even happy about pushing any tile, but I'm surprised the 3-6s are kind of just straight up dead, I think. 1-3 and 1-6 left. Oh, bye-bye.
Yeah, it's going to be hard
I
to shove
mean,
this
there's
3.
no. I mean, if you push Forso, you're pushing 3 more.
Yeah, I think it's definitely coming out, even with East being held. And Uda's hit as well on that 3, so Ricci Tondora, Uda rather, will be a significant pickup for JT.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is what happens when you go for a chance to pivot from Tenpai. Instead, you're just dying if someone reaches. So it's quite unfortunate, but it's also the trade-off that you get for trying to go for a bigger hand from like 1,000 to 12,000.
Yeah, the value's certainly there to
So
justify that play. I'm
yeah,
actually going to
but
take a second
definitely
to refresh and see if that might help fix any of the lag here.
nothing to see it there other than dealer with double east. Double east kind of just broken. Nice. Giving you free 2,900 and you pair up one Dora or one extra Yaku becomes like 58.
Absolutely. I mean, I get so scared when the dealer calls double east, or in the south round if there's a double south call. It's just so easy to add, a couple Dora or a Dora and another Yaku to turn that into a Mongon.
Okay, so this is gonna be Arusuke on double east. Uh, but oh, I would be happy but sad at the same time because you're on this overlapping 3, which is highly contested because Dora is like 1-1. So I mean, if Shibo makes or is that Kami? Shit, it's too early in the morning for me. That if the person on the left plays it smart, you just never drop 1-1 or 3-1. So you prevent the dealer from getting free 5,800. So it's kind of what it is.
Yeah, although if James does find the last one Mon for Dora 3 hand, definitely will shove whatever it takes to get there.
Yeah, I mean it's a different matter in that case, but in a normal hand you usually just are cutting around Thor. But I guess double East isn't showing yet, so you don't know and you just think it's Tanya Nomi. But when double East shows, then you're kind of gonna have to hold on to like everything around Dora, just so dealer doesn't get free like 12k hands or stuff like that. I mean, either way, mods is looking pretty suspicious in the discard, so you shouldn't even be dropping anything in that like tile vicinity because it could be like should be 5 mon here though, or 5 pin. Yeah, I see. I mean, that's like pretty smart play actually. Just go for that play. So I don't know. Oh, I mean now double each just shows, and now everyone should be scared. You know, this looks like kind of double east toy toy.
It's pretty close to Doubly's Toy Toy. I mean, if we find one more Onko, it could actually get there. That we have the Pinfu Ishunted on the right for Justin.
Is there Sunshoku in this? I mean, if you draw the right tile, yes, I guess.
Yeah, it'll take some shifting, but you can get there. And we did get the last Dora. James on the left calls Puln. It is Mongon Tenpai waiting for the 7-so, which has come out twice. Only one left in the wall.
Yeah. And
Each.
oh, that's not good. I would have not never reached this.
Yeah, it's aggressive. It says, I see your Mongon, and I see your 5,800 points, and I will fight you. It's waiting one for Mon.
Yeah, one for Mon. I mean, you never get the Sanshoku shift, but either way, you're kind of really sad because you're reaching Pinfu Nomi against Double East and open Mongon. So the best you can do is just not die. But either way, I mean, you can Chonk on if you're lucky enough, but we know that's not happening this hand, so it's really just how many 4-mons are left though? Just one.
Yeah, just one. Although if Kate gets temp by his
1v1
dealer,
right now.
Kang.
Oh, Khan reveals the 7-pin. That doesn't help the Ricci hand, but that's 5 Han for James now.
Oh, that's a really aggressive con. Like, I don't know why, but...
Oh no, this is Tempai for Toy Toy, but you have to drop the Dora! Double East Toy Toy, 12,000, but instead, there's the Uda as the result of the con, and Justin picks up a Mongon.
I wasn't paying attention. Was that the new Ura, or was that the
That was the
Ura?
new Uda, yes.
Okay. Well, good job then. Good job for conning and ruining someone's life.
Yeah.
But...
Boom.
I mean, this 1-2-3 Sanshoku, so this hand's pretty playable. But as first place, after you won that, after you, like, did some highway robbery, I mean, you can just, like, not push this aggressively. But there's, like, a Honitsu on the right, so...
Boom.
Oh, I mean, it has one Yaku. Oh, okay. I mean, I just cut 2-4-1 here. There's probably no reason not to go. What the fuck? I mean, that's like... Oh, because they want to play around Dora? I mean, that makes sense.
A little bit of a backfire with a
But you're now,
one-pin
like,
draw.
slightly punished. I think you just want Chun, too, if you just want to play for Dora. But you also want to keep Honitsu alive. That'd be the most, like... I'll play it as safe as possible way.
Yeah, I think in general, what we've seen from this table is just kind of very aggressive play. These players like to fight for their hands, and we also see just standard hold efficient tiles, not necessarily forcing one hand or another. Even here, you could consider holding the 5-pin and shifting back towards Honitsu. But JT has already decided that these shapes are as strong as they'll be in its current form, and so we'll just play for the efficiency of the 2-4-6 Diancon instead of the potential value. And of course, looking at the discards, we can see that, well, there probably was a Honitsu here. In fact, it would be Tenpai, but the decision was made much earlier in the hand to not try to force that. And so now, just playing efficiently and winning the hand is the goal for the player in the south seat, who is in second place and would very much like to end Justin's dealership here. And yes, Garrick, I noted the comment. We are definitely experiencing an unusually high amount of lag, so I'm working on that in the background to try to fix that. But in the time being, we do have a Ricci on the left from Kate. This is
3-6.
Ricci Pinfu.
Yeah.
GT will call in the tempo on the 3-6 pin. Oh!
Don't.
What the fuck?
And just because of the chi, Kate draws it. There have been some very unfortunate dealings well in Tenpai for Kate.
I mean, what's just Richie Pinfu against 1000? It's whatever. Like, you're not even that sad about dealing in. Like, if you dealt him for more, you'd probably be sad. Oh, but this hand's pretty good for dealer. Means, oh, what? Okay. I mean, this cut 9 pin. I guess they just didn't pay attention to Dora. I mean, that's the only reason why you really cut it, because you kind of just threw away a block around your Dora. So, I mean, now I've draw you pin, you're super sad. But, I mean, most likely you're calling a. Oh, and you lost your 789 Sanchoku. But either way, I mean, you're just gonna call anyways.
We can tune
Most
door
likely.
Taki.
I mean, you can also pivot to Honitsu, but like that's only if you naturally get a bunch of Sozu. I mean, I'd probably
Chi.
cheat this.
Yeah, in the meantime,
Yeah.
Toyman is building exactly that, so Honitsu. Maybe two players will be thinking about the same hand, although I suspect our dealer is going to be more concerned about just completing the hand instead of building for a Honitsu on top of everything, because they have already have the door in hand. James on the right, Ishanten. A good,
Oh, it's not our Sozu.
yeah, that's helpful draw. On the left, Justin has Dora, probably Ricci Dora for that hand. Some awkward shapes.
Okay, I think the biggest problem right now is that the 7 pin is just sad, and you're stuck on it for a really long time. Plus, this door indicator, so yeah, I guess you have to cut it. But now your just hand is just super sad. And holy shit, that's just like another Sozu? Oh shit, it's 2 Shanten now. The biggest problem is you better hope that dealer
Each.
doesn't get Tenpai
Ooh,
by the time they. Oh, what the? That's actually like a pretty good fill.
yeah, but this is a very awkward wait. It's only
But
waiting on one tile, the last 6 pin.
yeah, but I wanted to. Yeah, I was about to say yeah. This is just waiting
Chi.
on 6 pin Nomi. Oh, this is even more awkward. You cheat your worst shape, and now you're cutting 3 so 4 so. I don't think this even helps you. Did they even change your Shanten? Just what did you just go from like? Oh no, you went 2 to 1, I guess.
Yeah, it is a little
But
risky dropping these So tiles against the Ricci, but it looks like JT's committed to holding this dealership. We're still looking for the Chun, and
oh wait,
Kate gets one draw closer to Chinitsu, and that Chun might be coming out.
okay. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna say it, this tune is like actually just a risk factor right now. So better hope they better hope they drop it in time. Ooh. I mean, you have to discard East. Like you can never discard Chun unless you're Tenpai, or you discard like, or you draw like Dora or something.
Yeah, East is once cut, so probably a little bit safer than the Chun.
Other than drawing the Dora, you probably should never stop on any other tile. I think, considering, I mean, I guess they didn't draw anything bad so far except for the 7 mon, but uh, oh,
Chi.
I think you might actually have to take
Pum.
that Chi, yeah,
Yeah,
because you already have. That is not wrong, but yeah, I don't think you ever retake this anyway, because you're still on 3-6.
Done.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, GG's.
and
8,000.
finally something goes the way of Kate. A Mongon forced that Chinitsu all the way to completion, and that risky Ricci from James doesn't get paid off here. We will move to South 2 with James as the dealer.
I have a slight suspicion they just forgot to count. They just like, oh, what a great way, and they're looking like, oops, kind of like forgot that, like my weight just said.
Yeah, the problem is, I think once the Ricci was taken, that was the only choice. So maybe saw the button, hit it, and then realized, hang on a second, this Ricci really isn't that good. But it's too
Yeah,
late
it's
on
not
the
like
Tenho
Marshall where
Clyde.
you can't cancel your Richis, unfortunately.
Right. Well, for dealer, there's
Just
a...
like in real life. Just like in real life, if you declare Richi, you can't unreachy, or else you're just gonna dead hand yourself. And thankfully this
Pum.
time we made it so where you can't dead hand yourself. Ooh, is that Chanta Force?
Yeah, I think it started off with maybe Kokshi, and then just said, you know what,
Just
it's
gave
more
up.
realistic that I get a Chanta here. And with Chanta, you can even incorporate the Dora.
Pum.
Hmm.
Just an update on the lag. I think the the next step to try to fix it, I can't do during the game. So as soon as this game ends, I will attempt a couple tries at it.
I mean, nothing much to say about these hands. They're just slowly getting better.
Yeah, Justin with a reasonable chance to open up further, and our dealer is now temp by 4
Oh, yeah,
Haku only.
yeah. I mean, 3 pins, 2, 7, 3 left on the wall. It's pretty good. I mean, when your hand is like sad, EK no value, it's usually just better to just open up and win as dealer because you just want to get a go at it again to have a potential comeback. Like
Yeah,
I think the other day I was watching M League and I was like, dealership is so OP because you just almost always want to stay on like dealership. Oh, nice! Now you can upgrade. Oh,
リーチ
sure. Oh man, the upgrade would have been nice
yeah, but
because you would have
now,
been waiting on Genbutsu.
yeah, it's pretty likely someone would drop the 8-so here. We have a Ricci on the right for Richinomi waiting. Oh, Richidora 1 waiting for pin 1-so. And the problem for Justin is he has to deal into one of these hands. Does
No.
end up dealing into the Ricci. After waiting on the Genputsu 8-so. Richidora only for 3,200. Enough through the Anko to...
3,200 sounds like cheat toy to me. Sound
in the end, just Richidora, but that will send us into South 3.
you basically just want a fake cheat toy. We can treat that as Richie cheat toy. Honestly, my first reaction was you said 32. I look, I'm like, oh, yeah, you want cheat toy? What? I don't remember that being cheat toy. And I look, and I'm like, oh no, this is 250. Okay, got it.
Yeah, an Anko plus the Ronin on the 4 on the 1 itself. We do have Justin opening up on the right again, this time with Dora 2. Is this another Chanta play?
Yeah, I mean, this one's more realistic actually than the previous one. I mean, considering how decent, I mean, you joined the Remon back, most likely.
Yeah, one of the reasons to throw the 3 mon
mean,
here is that you just want the pair of ones. You don't want to call for 1, 2, 3, really. I mean, the 3 mon's kind of helpful if you do draw the third 1 mon, but if it comes out, you'd rather pull it.
like the only way you really get rewarded is that if you draw one more 1 mon, and then you somehow get rid of all other shapes and you're on the one like the 2 Dreamon shape. I guess you're Otsutsuki only on the 2 mon. So it's like such a fringe. What?
There it is.
Ooh.
1 mon does come out because
Wow.
Kate as dealer is going for another Honitsu. Would be 5,800 if this could complete.
Oh, what
and
the?
it's Tenpai.
This draw. Yeah, it's just 2-3, right?
Yep, just 2-so,
Right.
3-so,
Yeah, it's
one of
just
each in the
2-3.
wall.
No, it's just both dead.
Oh, you're right. I don't know why I was blind to one of the hands, but it's not live at all. So Kate will really need to switch the weight here, if at all possible.
Yeah,
There are lots of draws that can do that, though.
Yeah, I just need to swap. But this is a sad shape.
Okay, imagine drawing 4-so here.
Yeah, I'd be the best, obviously.
Drop 7-so, weight 2, 3, and 5, 6.
2, 5, 6,
Con.
yeah,
Con.
basically. And con. Oh, wow, where's the Dora? Oh, it's dead.
Everyone's dropped the 2 pins.
Oh my god, 8 pins in a row. That's unlucky. Oh, if this 6 comes out, I pawn this for sure.
Yeah, Pon would be waiting on the 1-4-so.
1-4, yeah.
Definitely looks stronger.
That way you're less sad. But there's not much you can do here other than pawn. Actually, do you even want to pawn that? I would not actually want to pawn that. Simply because, actually, yeah, I take that back. I would never pawn that. Because in this situation, it's pretty nice to have 2 safe tiles against. Huh?
Oh, the force was drawn but thrown
No,
back. Maybe not trusting the Richi Suji
no.
7, although it is one chance.
I definitely would have taken this
I just
upgrade.
love that weight. The like Ipeco shape with
It's just simply too good. Oh no, no!
uh,
This is too painful. Hey, you can go seven. You can go 4 mon again here. If I know 7 mon, 7 mon way on 1-4. What the?
yep, just holding the current shape.
Oh wait, is this Tenpai?
It is
Oh
Richi the
oh.
Chun.
I
1
mean, tune. Slam the tune. You're
Yeah,
free 10 on. You're free 10 on the other side, so you have to.
4-7 pin for JT.
Oh, there's Senpai too. Nice.
What weight do you
Hasutaki?
want? This is Furitan.
相撲
Damn.
Oh, it's
Wait,
Sumo,
oh shit,
Ipatsumo.
Hatsumo. Hey,
Ipatsumo Pifu.
like,
No Ura. So just 52, but for JT, that's enough to confirm first going into all last.
oh, man. Everyone just got Tenpai in the end. Whoa. What in the world, dude?
Yeah, this table not afraid to take an early tempai and just hold it. Take the fights. Door now the 8 mon. We see one presently in Toyman's hand. That's James across the way. Not an amazing hand. One completed shape by Diamen and Kanchan for James across the table. And Noah's hand looks very strong right now. Nothing jumps out to me as one that I would love to have. But nobody's really that far away. Just everyone with reasonably respectable hands, kind of slowly building their way to Tempai with efficient play. I'm kind of curious if our dealer Justin will move in a Mon direction, but after drawing the diamond of 3-4, so we'll probably just play standard efficiency here.
Yeah, I would have probably cut 9 mon here, but it is what it is. But honestly, this hand was pretty much unplayable from the beginning, considering how you have to fill so many insane shapes. And like backfired a bit with 7-8. So meanwhile on the right, I mean, it's the best looking hand that's progressed so far. They just cut all their bad tiles and now they have a real hand. 2 Shanten, I believe. But and then I mean, you only wanted 1,000 anyway, so you can just call and win. Oh, that's 5 pin's a really nice draw. I think now you just cut 8 so.
Shall
Yeah,
then for
because now you
JT.
can. Yeah, and there's a lot of ways you can fix your shapes here, so. I think you could have also cut 3 pin too if you really want to play it weirdly. I would cheat that for sure. Okay, I guess not. I mean, I would cheat and then just go Tanya. You're technically improving your shapes as well because after you cheat 6 to 7-8, then you have 4-7 instead of not just 1-4. I think they'll just get to 4 anyways, which is pretty lucky. Ooh.
Nice draw.
Okay.
Oh, passes the 4 pin. Could have been Tempai, but does get rewarded with this 6 mon draw
Come.
to improve one of the shapes.
I don't. Wow, that's insane. Oh, wait. Oh.
1
What?
We do have a Ricci. JT on the right. Ricci, Tanya waiting on the 4 pin. Yeah, dealer making an interesting decision to cut away a diamond shape, which is typically one of the better shapes, in favor of holding all of
They
these
just
Mon
threw away the
tiles.
2-3-4 Sanchoku.
Yeah, 2-3-4 Sanchoku.
What?
I love, not only do I love Sanchoku, but 2-3-4 is my favorite Sanchoku. So,
Yeah, no, 2-3-4 is the best Sanchoku. Oh, wait, you can't get it. It's conned away.
oh, you're
Ah, sorry,
right.
sorry. I was actually not thinking. Dang,
I saw the con. I'm
I
like,
got,
oh, 9-so is the new door. I didn't bother to think about what tile was
yeah,
conned.
I didn't bother to look at the con because I was more focused on the hand on the right. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, Soup. Like, I thought you were
Justin's
trolling,
paying
but
closer attention to the game than we are.
I'm telling you, Soup, right? Soup, so you're cooking. He's the chef. He was cooking something good, but
相撲
we weren't cooking because we got Soup
JT
on.
apparently was cooking too. Managed to keep everything closed, not opening the hand, and getting rewarded with Ura-san!
What the fuck?
Ni Tsumo Tanya Ura-san! And it wasn't even the
Okay.
Condor either. It was the original Forso. And just like that, that's going to be a massive swing. Not only does JT get the 12,000 points plus his Rigi stick back, but Justin has to pay out the Oyakaburi 6,000 will drop below 30,000. And that means that JT will be the only player above 30,000, will pick up the extra 5 points of UMA bonus and take a plus 45.7 in game number one.
Dude, I actually know what I'm not thinking. I'm just going. See, I'm like such a bozo. I would have just went for 1,000 points and call it a day.
A
Get
thousand
my first
points,
place.
take my
He's
first.
like, no, no, no. I'm gonna go like pick my first Honeymoon and then and then like completely screw over second place, drop them under 30K, and then just get like, what was that, 17,000 points
Yeah,
basically?
exactly.
It's like
The
five from the Uma
12,000
swing, and then
points plus the
12 on
five.
top. You're plus 17 on the ladder now. Like that's pretty good, dude. What the?
That is
I mean,
monstrous. I
he's cooking.
yeah,
He's cooking.
everyone was really working hard. Ricci, the name of the game, it seems like for this table, uh, almost everyone hit Uda on their Riches, so definitely the way to
Now, that's
go.
something me and you don't know what
Nope,
we don't know what
no,
that feels like.
we're Dama Bros, or we open
Or
our
Dama, or we just never hit.
yeah. I mean, even when we get
I,
our
next
sumo whatever, no Uda, not for us.
next time we broadcast together, we should just name the broadcast like, oh, no Ura today or
but
something like
but
that. Or
then everyone will get Uda
yeah,
because
I'm
just because
bluffing
we're
though
watching,
because we
just because we're watching.
just be, like I don't know.
All right. Well, it
They're
looks
just so
like
up good.
we've got a couple minutes before the next game starts, which is perfect because it gives me an opportunity to try to fix the lag. So we'll go on a quick break. When I come back, we will have game number two, or maybe even a totally different table. We'll see, depending on how things go when I've restarted everything. So see you in a few. All right, welcome back, everybody. Game number 2 at this table. Things had temporarily improved in terms of the lag department, and then once I came back, immediately it started going wrong again.
I think this is where I'm just gonna advocate now. Free advertisements for Tenho, but this is why you should buy. This is why you should pay for the client. Never lag if you get the client. I'm sorry, just free advertisements for the guy here. I really love the client. I think everyone should use it. It's just so much better. Either way, dealer actually has an insane hand.
1
Um, it's best if you draw the 5 first, and then go get down mid, and then go
Boom.
4-5-6 on Shuku, and then you just Menton pins on Shukadora. It's just so easy from there. But either way, it's Ishan 10 now. It's pretty good though. So I mean, now you have Ipeko chance, so you can just dish this on Shuku.
1
But oh, I mean, this is Tenpai for the Honitsu. Hatsu Forso. Oh, is this Hatsu? One Hatsu left.
It's kind of a shame the Honitsu, is in the Dora suit. It doesn't have any Dora.
Yeah. I mean, if they draw 5 soap, they should definitely swap. But even 3 soap, I probably would swap too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just to
Yeah.
prove the weight, right now we're on 1 tile. Would you swap to Dora weight here?
Oh, I know. I think I'd actually just swap the Hatsu now. Let's throw Hatsu, and just go for. Oh wait, you can't Chinitsu. Oh, then maybe
No.
yeah. I would just swap the weight. I would just swap the weight then. Like I would just wait on Dora only. Just be points because you're just point slowing right now. Like how sad are you? I guess it's matter because dealers just don't win 1500.
Yeah, 1500, it's a Tanya only. Not the worst case in the world for the dealer, and not the best thing in the world for the dealer, but it does advance us and
Oh,
prevent the Honitsu from winning, so perfectly acceptable outcome.
this hand is stacked.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just stacked.
I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
Like
1-2-3 Sanchoku
I'm
chance.
like,
Ooh.
oh my god!
Do we
Tell
just
me
cut
you're
the?
hacking without telling me you're hacking, dude. Dude, I mean, seven is a correct cut. You have to look for Yitsu as well.
Oh my goodness, what do we do here?
Oh, nah, I think you
That's
just have to
that's a
cut.
door accepting tile. There's like 1-2-3
You
Sanchoku
have to cut
versus.
2-1 here.
All right, just plays
You
the
have to cut
efficient
2-1
route.
here. If you're not dealer, I would actually just be advocating for you to go for the bigger hand. But because you're dealer, you're more focused about not like getting Tenpai as fast as possible.
I guess you could
And
make the
then
argument that we also have
yeah, you need door acceptance too. Like if you don't have door acceptance as dealer, when you Rishi and then like you drop Dora for example, you're just straight up like no one's gonna respect you
well, I mean,
anymore.
in this case, we've
Um,
got door acceptance in the form of the 7-8-9, right? If we're holding out for the Sanchoku and we do draw the 6-mon, we could at least cut the 9-mon in the interim. But if you Richi and then you lose your door acceptance, just waiting on the 3 instead. At least dropping the door will set up a Suji trap. In the meantime, on the left,
yeah.
we can see where all the Dora are.
So
Or at least 3 of them. And there's the
yeah,
rest of
it's pretty.
them.
Oh, 4 of them. Wait, I don't think you con here. Yeah, smart plays. Yeah, smart plays to just cut 9-pin first, and then look for every. Ooh,
Kang.
I mean, did he just? Oh.
Ooh. So we're
Okay,
lacking a
nah, I
pair
mean,
right now.
I think they were just supposed to just discard 6-0 back out. Like I think what the play there was is you just stuck to Shanten, and then you would find your pair somewhere else. Which I mean, they would have found it right here, and they'd be a Tenpai right now. I believe. I think they'd be like Ishanten right now, on like 2 5-pin and then 5-8 Mon Ukide. But I just wanted to go back to the initial hand where uh like the only reason why I advocate going for the 1-2 pin or 1-2 Mon, the biggest problem is that you're not even guaranteed the Sanshoku yet. Like if you were on the non like if the Sanshoku was guaranteed, you already had it filled in, or it was like a
Gee.
penchon.
Specifically, you're
Like,
looking at the
it,
like the 2-3 shape could get the 4 instead of the 1 pin.
yeah, if you get the 4, then like, what was the point of keeping the shit penchon?
Right.
Is what the problem is. So it's probably just higher EV to just go for it.
I
I mean,
agree.
now it's just a fold. I mean, now you're just folding. Like, there's no way you're contesting. Like, 6-1 here. Like, it's just this con of 6 months here. Like,
Each.
yeah. I mean, this is what happens.
Takes the
Uh,
Ricci on the 4 so. I'm not going to say 7 so because it's visibly dead. But for so for Ricci, Tanyao, Dora 4.
wait, is it dead? Oh yeah, it straight up is. Okay, wait. I don't know why this free sheet's even taken. I don't get it. Because if you sumo the Forso, you're already Mongol. You're already Hanimon, so
Well, we saw what
I would just take
happened
the 8
last
instead.
time JT took a Ricci.
Boom.
There was Urasan. So
It's 10. Is that 10? No, it's not. It's still Ishanten. What is who? Oh, that
James
4
is,
pin.
yeah, might be in trouble on that 4 pin. That does deal in on the right to Justin's Tanya only. But honestly, that'd be an
I
easy
don't.
escape from this dangerous situation. The
It's,
weight is
it's
switched.
Nakasuchi.
147 pin.
He swapped to 147, I believe.
Yeah, still
Boom.
deals in, and honestly, James is probably pretty happy about that. There's a Dora because the Tuso was the new Dora after the con. But James had to pay 2,000 points and didn't lose,
Boom.
12,000 or more. So everyone breathes a sigh of relief except for JT.
Not exactly sure about that con, but either way, we're now next hand. This is a sad hand. Like, only gets saved if you really draw the 7 so, or you improve your shapes insanely
Boom.
that you cut the 8-9 penchon. But either way, there's 2 calls on the right for double Yakuhai. Yeah, it's double Yakuhai. I don't really know how. I don't think you really get Hoyinsu ever from his shape, but like, yeah, I don't think it really ever happens. I mean, you cut 9 pin and then you just look. Oh, okay, nice. 3,900. Pretty good.
Each.
Wait, that was so fast.
Yeah, insane. Ricci
3
Haku,
pin. Haku. It's pretty good.
3 of the tiles on the wall.
Yeah, it says 26. And if you sumo's 1326, pretty good.
And if you sumo hit
Yeah, I don't really know.
Urasan,
I mean, you have to reach that. It's just too early. Oh,
Tepai.
Tenpai. I mean, I think you cut 9 pins. That's safer, but you can also cut 2 pin. Yeah, but it's always 9 pin cut here because this is so much safer.
Oh, now you have an
Oh,
improved
now you
weight.
just upgrade your weight. Yeah, there's no reason not to take it. I mean, there's no way you're cutting 4 pin. Oh, I guess there's a way you're cutting 4 pin. I think there's no way you're just cutting a more dangerous 4 pin than 2. I mean, now you can upgrade again.
Yeah, James
Dang.
really likes this 2 pin weight. It also has 3 tiles in the wall.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a decision here.
Oh, sorry, 2 tiles.
Most people would just cut Naimon here. Yeah, Naimon's the most natural progression because you can still extend your 3 to 6 pin shape by drawing a 7 pin or even 2 pin is
Oh!
fine. Oh, this is gonna be a con.
Con flipped 4 Dora. Ishanten now.
Flip forward. Like, you can't even fold a person who opened 2 times.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, there's like not even any information to fold on. That's the worst part.
Yeah, the only information you
What
have
are
is
you
that
even
pin
folding
tiles
on?
look bad, and unfortunately, you've been dropping nothing but pin tiles. Fortunately, you haven't drawn the one that deals in yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
That,
This is quite
actually,
insane that they haven't gone Tenpai yet.
Chi.
that 8 pin could have been cheat into Tempai, cutting the 6
Yeah,
mon.
I don't know why they
Maybe.
didn't do it. I guess he didn't want to cut Dora. I mean, that makes
Oh,
the
it's
most
Tempai
sense.
now.
I mean, this is not Tenpai. Wait, this is
Cuts the Dora
Rishi.
anyway.
Oh, Dora? Wait, I guess they want the Nobicon?
The Entotsu
I
weight,
mean,
yeah,
7 pin
4,
is
7
dead.
pin, 5.
Yeah, not Nobutan Tosu. There's no way you take that weight, right? There's
We've seen some
5 is
really
gone,
spicy
7s are
weights here.
gone, 4s are kind of gone. I don't know, man.
Such a tough spot for James to be in. Oh, there's the 3-pin. That gives Justin Tempai. Is everyone going to be Tempai here? It is.
Yeah.
No one
I don't
gives
think
up at
the
this
better
table.
weight Rishi makes a difference too. Oh, they didn't Rishi because the Formon's dead on the con.
Mhm.
That's why. Okay.
Second time that's
Once
happened.
again, I did not look at the con. Once again, like you screwed up your own weight type of thing.
We've got Justin retaining the dealership. No one loses any points outside of the players that took a Ricci. Those sticks are in the middle of the table right now, 2 of them, as well as a Homba here in East 2.
I mean, now you just try to. Everyone should just try to win the pot. It's like big enough, 2,300. Because is that another con? Hey, you want a con too? I want more con fun action.
I mean,
Con.
this table has shown an incredible willingness to con, so I have no doubts in my mind that was going to
Yeah, they're
happen.
all on cons too. No one like dining cons. Everyone just on cons.
And typically that's
So
the stronger way to do it, you know. Diamond Con does
usually
leave yourself a little bit vulnerable for not as much value as an on-con does.
okay, but like I was at playing in the PML Open like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, and like someone just randomly diamond conned and just ring shoned, and I was about to be like, this is why we need diamond con pal.
I was going to ask about that. Did that tournament have Diamond Con Pal on?
No, of course not. It's so dumb. Okay, I'm actually just making jokes here. If you don't know who I am, I hate diamond con pal. It's so dumb. But when you're on the receiving end, it really feels like you should this guy should just get punished, and just like I shouldn't have to pay out for this stupid fucking ring shot. Everything,
It is a very interesting mechanic.
Boom.
Kind of filed away in my mind as one of the fun mechanics, less serious ones.
It's yeah, it's more of a for fun thing. Oh, Tupin comes out here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Boom.
and pies.
Chooses the Shabo
Oh,
and
there's like a
immediately
weird
punished.
obsession with Shab. There's a weird obsession with Shabo on this table, but I think it's
Boom.
improving that Shabo is a pretty good weight. The only reason why I can see you doing this is you want to dress in Toy Toy, but I don't even know how. You would have to break out Tenpai.
Right.
So I guess the only real reasoning is that if you draw 5 Mon, or 5 So, or 6 So, you swap on that side instead.
Yeah, try to get a
Because
Dora.
you want to.
Sumo.
Oh, see, I told you. I told you. Nobutan is just the better weight. Because that's the winning weight. It's not about what has more.
Shapo.
It's about
Always
what you
Shapo.
draw.
But just improving it once again. Right now, the only player above 30,000 scores. We're only in East 2.
It's actually so good you clocked it. They clocked it as a 6-2. This is Justin, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, I mean, their hand is just like God given insane. Like, just like, are you just delivered a Sanshoku like this?
6, 7,
I've
8.
I've never experienced this.
Boom.
Like, the moment you draw that 8 mon, you're just set in stone. You're set for life. You already got your retirement package. You can just retire from this game.
We
If they win this hand, you got your
Boom.
you got your 401k already in. Duh. Is this Tanya?
the Tanyao Sanjoku.
Is this Tanya all along? I'm just bad. Okay, I think this would be insane if we draw another 7 So or cheese 7 So.
That would. Oh, there's the 8. There's the 8. We're getting there.
Oh my god, they pawn so they can shift the drawing order to get the 8 mon.
Exactly. And now they chi the 7
Exactly.
mon. 7 so rather.
Yeah, and then wait on 7 pin. I mean, I'm down for them to fill 7 pin themselves. Honestly, like I've only been proven wrong today. I've never been right a single time today. Oh, I mean, if you draw it in our 8 So, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, 8 so, 7 so, all good draws. 6 so into Tempai, less good.
Kang.
I mean,
Con. So this wasn't the Daimyokan, this is a
Again.
Kakan. Reveals the Haku to be the Dora, and none of those have been. One's been discarded already,
Oh,
so
it's
not very relevant.
Senpai. Well,
And
one has been Tenpai. Oh no, they just got
after
Tenpai
the
off the
con, yeah.
off the replacement tile. So this is con 4-1 for another type of Sonshoku 3-4-5. This would be OP in like reds, but there are no reds right now, so less OP.
Yeah, I mean 3/4/5 Sanchoku with 3 chances out of having a red 5. Pretty strong. Of course, in the Armor rule set, we don't use red 5s. Akanashi.
3, 4, 5. What is this? 20? Is this 2600? That's
Should be
unlucky.
16, 18. Sumo is just
Yeah,
20 exactly. When I was
yeah,
looking
it says
forward.
2600 at the moment. Oh, dealer's not getting Tenpai. There's just no 7 pins.
Yeah,
This is so like if I was dealer, I'd be so frustrated because I think this person is clearly going Mon Honitsu, but they haven't dropped me a like 5 so, 8 so, or like 6 so. Any like they've dropped me nothing. Like I'd be
right.
so sad.
That Haku, a little bit scary, the new door indicator. I mean, if that's a Tenpai, could be on a Shabo Haku wait, because Haku's first cut. Maybe they didn't have the pair at the
There's
time, but
two
drew into it
cut,
later.
two cut
And
Haku.
yeah,
Boom.
now after the recent
Hakutaki.
one, could have been
Boom.
Taki as well. Oh,
Oh,
there's the 4.
wrong. 26.
Sanchoku does win.
I were like. I mean, it's a pretty good hand. Yeah, you just got Pitfu. I mean, thankfully, like Dora's like sad Yakuhai tile, so I mean, it was hard to use in your hand anyways. So, I mean, yeah, this hand's pretty good. I mean, now it's just even better. I mean, now you just cut 9 on south and they just win the hand. GG's. Yeah, otherwise, on the right, this is like the worst hand I've ever seen. Really, like just going Kokushi. That's like, why not? Your hand is just so bad. Like, you might as well just go on the one-off chance that you actually hit, and then just fold if you don't hit. Like, it's fine. Like, no one's gonna blame you for going Kokushi here. And it's just bad. Across, like an actual real hand, it actually looks so good. What the heck?
Yeah, I mean,
But
when a couple hands are not looking strong, usually the other hands are looking pretty good.
yeah, it's looking pretty strong. But it's just Tanya right now. Like Rishi Tanya maybe
Yeah, maybe even
26.
with
It
some
looks good, but value-wise, it's actually not that great in my opinion.
with some big draws, like
Like
you could
potential value.
Sun Uncle maybe is like your closest thing.
So yeah, which is quite unrealistic. So you just kind of just give up. Uh, and then on the left, yeah, it's just quite sad. It's playing for 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4. Sashikun, that's kind of it. Uh, I don't know why there was a pause on the 9 pin. Oh, I mean, I guess they want a person on the right wants to pull in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's actually some serious thought to that here because we're getting close to like
I
Honroto
doubt
Totoi.
it. Yeah, I mean, if I was 4 pairs, maybe, but
But we are 4 pairs
I
now.
probably wouldn't. I can't count. Oh, yeah.
I think
Oh,
maybe
but
they said, okay,
Haku's like
9 pin's not good
door
enough to
indicator.
call. Yeah, and the Chu came out and said, well, I already passed the 9 pin, and the Haku's the door indicator, so let's pass that
I think
too
you're
and
just
go.
better off going Cornrow Chitoy at
That's a
that
totally
point.
fair outcome for this hand.
Like Cornrow Chitoy, because it gives you're not stuck just calling like a.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
could
want
be
to call
left
on the ghost.
vulnerable after calling. Oh, here's an Anko though.
Yeah, like
I mean, 6 Mon doesn't
I
really
mean now
say
you just
anything.
drop 6 Mon. Oh, I guess they really stuck on the Chitoy dot, which is fine. I mean, you're gonna fold either way, so it doesn't
1
really matter what you held. Honestly, 6 months not even bad against this Ricci. I just use it if I get to Tenpai
And
or
we
even
can
close to
see
Tenpai.
3 5s, 3 7s.
Oh, Yeah, it's a. I mean, see, the 1-mon cut is just preemptive cut, so
Oh,
you know
is it actually Kokshi?
what the
Back-to-back
no
draws.
way, right? I mean,
Oh, gives it up.
okay, no. Ah, man, what the? I mean, there's no way. You're still like 3 Shanten from Kokishi.
Yeah,
There's no way you could have done
Ninemon.
it, right?
Yeah, Ninemon would have just died it there. So
Oh, okay. You really wish you held that 1-mon. Okay.
we still have a chance at Chitoy.
Yeah, but you're still 2 Shanten from
Dong.
Chitoy. Oh, it doesn't matter. You're dealing first. On the Sujitao. Fine, it's just
Uchinouda.
Yoshinomi.
Yeah, not very expensive hand. But James will happily accept the points and retain the dealership. East 3 repeat 1. Dora is Haku. And there's 1 in dealer's
Okay, your
hand.
hand's just. This hand's just sad. It's, wins like 5% of the times. But yeah, and on the right, like rewarded for having a bad hand, I guess.
Honitsu
Good luck
maybe?
back in. Honitsu maybe. And shapes are just better. I mean, even if you don't want a Honitsu, you can at least have an Onko of 8s. I mean, like Shanten wise, you're gonna be hand favor. Oh,
Alright,
what
dealer's hand
the
all of a
heck?
sudden good.
It went from bad to good with 1 draw.
Funny what drawing a Yakuhai Dora does. And it just came out from
Yeah, but
Justin, so I wonder if we'll see Kate try to
yeah,
drop it.
nah, probably not with this hand. Uh, so that's actually great timing from Justin. To just cut it. This is why we usually say that, like, funny enough, that cutting the Dora Yakuhai should be done within like the first 2 to 3 discards. Usually, otherwise it's just pretty much undroppable because stuff like that where it just gets randomly paired up usually happens quite often. Um, and when we say often, it's not like what you think. It's not like 30%, 50%. It's like a 5-ish percent, which is decently high, and you know it's something that you should just pay attention more closely to. Usually, is cutting Dora Yakuhai because they get randomly paired up. So that's great cut by
Home.
Justin. But while I was yapping about like the probabilities of cutting Dora, I mean this Honitsu becoming Chinsu. Oh, they would have really liked to draw that 6 spawn.
Yeah, I mean
I don't
there
know if that Chi was actually
this hand hasn't
actually.
drawn any pairs of the honor tiles, so there's a very reasonable chance that it turns into Chinitsu.
Home.
Oh, there's the
I just
Dora.
think that it wasn't even. I don't think it was even a 1-mon pawn, honestly, at that point,
I think it
because you could still use that as your pair, or you could be on like 1-9 Shabo later if you
I,
draw their 9.
I think I'm
But
fine taking the pawn
I
there.
Home.
guess
Oh, speaking of pawns, everyone's calling now. This could be a
yeah,
Tanyao
everyone's
shift for
opening up now.
Justin.
I mean, this is
Chi.
Chi. Now you're just yeah. I mean, you have to take the Chi because you're just gonna be Tenpai.
Oh,
The 6 Mons are looking pretty bad in the hand right now. I mean, there's no way you throw them out, right? Oh, with that cut, I can't say so anymore.
there's a chance.
Chi,
Unless the
and
Shabo
then
was
they're gonna deal
taken.
in.
Yeah.
Dong.
Yeah.
One more point towards taking Shabo weights.
Yeah, if you take Shaba there, you never lose.
But in this case, James will pick up 12,000 points as the dealer and really jump ahead. It's going to be a 3 Mondora, and that certainly could fit into this hand. This looks much more like a Tanyao, and with a couple pairs of 2s and maybe another singleton of the 2, we could think about funny hands like Sancho Kudoko.
Home.
A little unlikely with the
Yeah.
2-mon being the door indicator, but
Boom.
you know, I'm
I
inspired by the recent post that Chase made regarding the Yaku decks, which is
Home.
you know the all the different types of Yaku you can win and who's gotten what. Sancho Kotoku, one of the rarer Yakus, one of the ones that I haven't gotten yet in Armel at least. It's very fun to see those statistics. Thanks Chase for sharing them.
very fun discard
Home.
on the right. Kind of 1-3 Conchon. over extended block.
Yeah, well, it's because
Mostly
of
because you want to speed up your hand.
the North Pone
And I
is
guess it's showing Honitsu, and you're also waiting on Door Indicator, which is slightly sad.
it's got to be
But
Toy Toy or Honitsu, right, with that call, so it must be a Honitsu plan.
Boom.
yeah, let's just look how this. I mean, considering you went 5 so. Wait, I mean that's Sumo Giri, so I guess not. But yeah, it's really sad. You have to cut the Dora Penchon or Conchon because you need to prioritize speed, which is definitely what's happening here. Oh, that's Tenpai. It's just Teresa because there's no other way you can get Tenpai.
Tenpai without a
What
Yaku,
the?
though. We have the North Pone.
Wait, oh, this is wait. North was pawned. I just thought that was their Yaku High because like
Yeah,
I thought that was like South. I mean,
Boom.
because those are just all squiggly lines.
Chi.
They all look the same.
Well, we do have a pawn into Tenpai from Kate waiting 3 6-pin with Yakuhai Nomi. And that 6-pin might be
Okay,
coming out of
well,
JT's hand. Oh, just Sumo.
Sumo.
Sumo. I mean, you could have diffused it. So they would have diffused the Honitsu, which would have been okay. But we'll just have to see.
Well, this is a nice looking
I
hand
mean,
for JT.
yeah, I
Boom.
don't know if you're can. Oh, this gonna get chased out now. I think they'll get both Shakahais. Oh, like
Boom.
I don't think you call that one though. Oh, ah,
Yeah, it's an
yeah, I guess it's
interesting
okay.
question because, it is
Boom.
Otosuke, but we do anticipate seeing the Hatsu. You just can't
The
call the 8-mon here.
biggest the biggest problem is that you don't want to look Honitsu because that just chokes you out of
Mm.
a certain like if you get unlucky, it chokes
Boom.
you out of like the Montaus here, and like now you just look Honitsu, but I
Yeah,
guess you'll just win either way.
Boom.
I think in this
It's just
case,
that easy.
the Tenpai was fast enough that even if the players were reading Honitsu, they probably thought they had a little bit more time before dealing in. And the other thing is,
Yeah, so it's pretty good that they got their hand quickly, or else they might have been stalled out, and then everyone would have choked the Hatsu.
right? I mean,
Uh,
players at this table haven't really been respecting, you know, what maybe, dealer Honitsu or whatnot. They've been just saying, yeah, all right, I'm going to win my hand first and prevent you from getting yours. And I'm going to make offense my defense. And
Honestly, the best defense is good offense. Like, have you seen like people reach you, but you con yourself Dora 4 like twice in one game, and then just not win both of them still? Yeah, that's that's insane. Oh, nice. You're gonna get the pawn here on the
this,
north,
Boom.
yeah, maybe turn
right?
this
And then
into
you got
Honitsu.
5-6.
Yeah, okay. James sees the path to value.
Okay.
And poor JT here
Wait,
has got
are those
this.
4-8?
Yeah, the 7-9 Kanchan is just completely dead.
Nah, dude. How's this nerve? This is actually just Con City today.
Oh, you're thinking we're going to see a con instead? I mean, if I draw 9, so sure.
I mean, you draw 9, so you have to.
Looks like those are starting to come out. We can still drop the 5 mon, and maybe if we draw around the 3 so, or the 2 so rather, we can con anyway.
Wait, I think you almost always con in this hand.
I agree.
Eventually,
It's worth worth it
only
in
in
terms of
the
the foo.
7 so case. Yes, only in the 7 you draw the 7 so case do you not con. But like, let's say you pawn like Haku, right? In this
Mm-hmm.
situation, you drop 2 so. Yeah, and then you draw 7 so, and then you still have to. Oh, I guess you can't. I guess you'll cut 8 so there. Yeah, so it's only in the 7 so case where you don't con, but in almost every other situation you just probably con.
If the 9 so weren't twice
But
cut, I would really love to wait on that. Con the 8 so, wait on a once cut 9 so. Looks super
oh, that's
strong.
an insane fill there. And once again, we just don't care about taking early reaches.
Yeah, Kate says no to the 6
And
pin Ricci. Although honestly, that doesn't look terrible here, given that Kate would be able to see 2 5 pins and 3
okay,
7 pins.
this is actually maybe not a con. You can take Tempai here. 2 so cut for 7. Okay, yeah, but this is what I figured. It's gonna be not Tenpai. This is not Tenpai, guys. It looks Tenpai, but it's not Tenpai. Everyone.
Yeah, would you con here if you're planning to cut the 9 so? And maybe you could con
I
into
mean, I would have
Tenpai?
cut 2 so. I would have cut 2 so and taken temporary Tenpai.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
7.
see.
Well, now we have
Wait, I
Huriten wait,
mean,
so we have to con.
Kang.
you have to con here.
And James agrees. Con waiting on 3 so at 22 Yakuhai.
Yeah, like here you're sad, but it's whatever.
リーチ
Oh, gonna see a Ricci.
Oh, this is
Ricci.
like the upgrade they really wanted. So it's Rishi Pinfu with potential Ipeiko, and or I mean it's always Takame because it's either gonna be Ipeiko or
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
リーチ
Well, we'll probably take
swap
the
to a
3-mon.
Shabo.
Yeah,
ツモ
but there's the Sumo.
Yeah, 3-mon.
Ricci
Not
pots
Sumo,
Sumo
but
Kutora. And
Ura maybe. Yeah,
it's the new indicator too. So the con
I'm
did.
telling you, we are blessing them with the Ura. We are the door giving deities.
As long as we're spectating,
And
you will hit Udon.
as long as we're spectating and we don't get them ourselves in our own games, trust. Oh shit. Dude, these starting high pies are so insane. Like look at the hand across. This Uncle of South, Hatsu pair,
ポン
freest points of your life, maybe. Oh I mean Daisanken maybe. Easy.
Okay. That's definitely a chance.
I mean, there's no Haku who's been drawn yet. Oh wait, Chun's dead. What the Come on, guys. Okay, maybe it's a Shosanken. I mean, realistically, being aside, this is just Honitsu. Uh, but I really think they should be cutting Haku eventually. Because Shosangen is actually not even worth it. Like what are you doing here? Just Shosangen? Like, you need to get, or you can cut 5-mon because that's just your saddest block. But they just cut a 2-3-4 pin in their discards.
ポン
I mean, they could have been Ishanten or just Tenpai right now. On, I guess 7 pin only, but I don't really know what that hand would have been like. Deal is kind of slowly progressing. There are 2 Shanten with a sad Ipeiko shape, or it looks like Ipeiko, but I'm not even sure if it's actually like they probably don't even know if it's actually Ipeiko themselves. I mean, if you curl 6 pin, I'm actually in favor of cutting 5-6. Actually, I'm always favoring cutting 5-6 so in this situation. Considering you have like non-overlapping downmans, like I wouldn't want to overlap this shape. But then do you even want to actually cut 5-6 against like the hand on the right? And the answer is probably no. So you're probably calling West-West eventually. Simply because it's door indicator, and you have 2 of them, so they can only Tonki on it, so you know it's relatively safe. Or you can cut 7-8 pin here. So I think they lucked out. You cut 7-8 pin, and then you can potentially shift into a 4-5-6 on Shuku.
ポン
This Tenpai now across. 3-6-1.
Yeah,
So
Yakuhai,
6-1 is. Oh, GG's. I mean, this. Okay, I mean, there's no way the 6-1's not coming out on Tenpai. Unless. Hear me out. I'm gonna say
Ooh.
it. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna say they draw another one themselves. I actually didn't want to curse this guy, but I was gonna say either they draw it themselves or it's gonna be drawn Pego. Oh my, they
Ooh.
need to
Yeah.
take a 6 pin. If they draw that 5 pin, my predictions would have just been completely right about this hand, but I hope they don't do it. I hope they don't draw it. Okay.
It's still
It's actually
Ishanten.
not Tenpai. It's not Tenpai, but it's just
Don't.
so much better.
Oh, door drawn by Justin, who had reached Tenpai for a Chinitsu with an Entotsu wait. And you have to throw that right back out.
A lot of failed Chinitsus today. Only one worked out. I'm feeling a little bit of shooting fraud because I never win my chances, so I'm kind of happy they're not winning theirs. But at the same time, it's really sad that we're consistently seeing chances to 10 pies, but they just don't work out.
Yeah, we might have just had an accidental chi across the way of the 1 pin because I'm not seeing a Yaku that can win in this hand currently. Maybe you can hold that
Yeah,
9
I'm
pin and
not
go for
exactly
Itsu.
sure.
Actually, I think I would
Just
try for that.
yeah, it's the most realistic one here.
The other way to play this is just don't
Um,
fold.
or pull out a 3-4-5 out of out of thin air.
You're right. That is an option.
Um,
That's a little closer than maybe the Itsu. Well,
oh,
here's one
I
of
mean,
them.
it's actually quite.
So there's a
I mean, now you
very
just cut
direct
7,
path.
8 mon.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just cut 7, 8 mon.
Might not get the
Like
opportunity
you
though
can
because
save your hand
dealer
still.
is just
Zoom
Ishan
zoom
there.
in. I'm not exactly sure why the 3-5 mon was cut. Considering that this is pretty strong. Like this 8 pin doesn't provide much utility value, so I guess. I mean, I guess you want to play off this shape either way. Because if you draw like 5 pin, you can have Dora Acceptance. 3 pin,
ポン
you can like Rishi pin Fudora.
リーチ
That's 10 pi now for another. Oh, see, yeah, Rishi pin Fudora.
Yeah, this is strong.
Whoop.
Of course, we have that Honitsu
2
Temp on the
5
left that's gonna
pin.
fight.
リー
Yeah.
チ
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, that's like
ドン
dead. Bye.
Yeah, that felt like that was
That's
gonna
just
cut.
so unlucky.
Ricci, Tanyao, Dora for James does deal into the Honitsu. And that means Justin isn't winning that. Very pretty hand. But Kate now moves into the positive zone, close to, in second place, close to first in South 3.
That's actually just so unlucky. Because, um, if they didn't have Tanya, like, I would have went for so
ポン
on that Rishi. Maybe. But it doesn't even matter because you have Tanya, so you always have to force one so there. And what are the chances they're actually 10 pi? Like, somewhat decently
Boom.
high, but it's not worth not reaching. So you just deal it for 39. Like, it's just 3,900, so you don't feel that bad. Considering you're challenging with 5,200 and you flip 8k. Or you sumo as 8k. So. Meanwhile, so I mean, the hand by dealer is just straight up garbage. But then the hand on the left is good in value, but garbage weights or garbage tiles overall. Like they have 3 Yakuhai tiles they still need to cut.
Yeah.
So we'll see how those goes. On the right, I mean, I think we're just doing like Honitsu simulator. Like if actually this feels like I'm watching a bit of pro play right now. Like oh let's JPML. Oh hey, it's like the Honitsu meta because you can't. It's impossible to build value other than Honitsu and like Sanshoku. Uh, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. It really just depends on how lucky just on the left is in terms of drawing tiles to pair up their current existing garbage tiles.
Right. Yeah. Really
Uh,
valuing pairing up these honors, but maybe would have been better to hold on to something like the 3 or the 8 mon, just to.
yeah,
They're just in theory
not
more tiles
exactly
that
sure.
connect to them.
I'm not exactly sure why they're holding on to so many honors, especially since there's a chance that someone's holding 2 of them in their hands. I guess you're choking them out a bit, but like you're sacrificing too much efficiency right now, so and it's not like you need to go Tanya since you have Yakuhai. You should be prioritizing winning this hand pretty much. Like ooh. I
ポン
guess that's pawned. It's Ishan 10 now, I guess. West.
Bit of an awkward one, but
Oh,
definitely.
that's
Ooh. Itsu chance. Chun
easy
Honitsu,
chance.
where 3 pin is just 3
Okay,
han, but 6 pin is Bungan.
I can see a world where the 6 pin actually naturally comes out. It's when you draw the like X5 or 7 pin extension of the shape.
Right.
and then or you pair up south or north in your hands your pair, and then you have to like yeah, once again you build on the extension of the shape. So the funniest is if they draw 6-pin themselves, like, and then they have 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, and then you're just talking on some random Yakuhai.
That would absolutely be the best way for Justin to get there. In terms of the weight for JT, 1, 2, 3, we've got one of each towel, 1 3-pin, 1 6-pin. There's the 3-pin.
I doubt that's coming out.
Wrong.
It actually is.
It does, and that means that with 3,900, JT will move into 3rd place, and James is just barely in the lead going to South 4. This is going to be a very tense all last. For every player at this table, there's something that they're going to be fighting for.
Oh! Sorry, I just made like a bunch of noises.
Dealer High Pie is worth oohing about. I mean, he's shown that already.
This is currently easiest for person on the left. Sorry, I forgot their name.
James on the left or
James.
Kate on.
Yeah, James on the left has the easiest
Home.
condition to make everyone sad. They just need to
Yeet.
sumo. Oh. Yeah,
Not
I'm
when
still
JT
not talking.
reaches on turn 3. Oh no! On the 3-mon that just got pulled.
On the 3. That's actually so great.
Chonkan hype? Is this where we see it?
Yeah.
We've seen this table likes to con.
It's always a chunk. I actually don't think you ever con here, but like you never know if you just value it or not.
Look,
But
against
well, I
Torichi,
think
you're not
that-
supposed to con, but we've seen it multiple times already, so... And I shouldn't say you're not supposed to. There's certainly situations where you are.
Oh, that's the Ishantan. Huh. I mean, the best fill is a 7-so fill, and then you just reach Chi on like 1 for 2-5, but...
Oh, there's the 3. It's not going to be
Oh,
Chonkan,
yeah,
so
I
it
was
will
gonna
be a
say
deal in.
3. I was gonna say this is essentially 2 drawing pulls for dealer anyways, because like you're getting one for yourself and then you're getting one from the right because that's where you're getting pulling from. I mean, I don't think people fold from this angle when it's so close.
And it's still close. I mean, JT did pull into 2nd, but not by much. And so we just go again. We repeat.
Yeah,
See if
it's actually the condition's actually even easier for person on the left. Ah, shit, I keep forgetting names. You just told me too. I'm so dumb.
Yeah, James
James.
has
Yeah,
the
it's James.
Sanshoku
Yeah. So
possible.
Home.
James just needs to sumo 3 dirty. So and that makes them the happiest.
Oh, if we're looking at the player with
because-
the Anko of 2 pins,
So yeah,
that's,
or you hit
that's Kate
dealer.
on the right.
No. Like the 330 sumo needs to be from the person on the left because that way they can shaft everyone under 30k.
Oh, I see
and
what
get,
you're
like,
saying.
insane point swing.
Yeah,
Obviously they just want to win
Home.
first, but
honestly, everyone has a
yeah.
chance at first. It looks like
Ooh.
even Justin across the table, who's in last currently, is forcing Honitsu, Yakuhai, maybe even Dora 2, which would be enough for first place here. The problem is JT has opened up twice
That's a
already
really
and might just be able to shut
good
down. Khan?
fill
Kang.
Of course.
on.
Ishanten?
I mean that's actually a decently smart con because you're already in South 4. So I mean.
It's a good
You lose
shape.
a little bit more, but you probably want the extra draws anyways. I mean,
Gee.
you have to cheat us anyway, so you're not waiting on 3-6. There's a chance it might come out, but not high at the moment.
6 tiles being held. Do you switch
Oh, do you want to?
to the new Dora
Probably.
indicator? No, just
Gee.
focus.
You probably don't. Yeah, but it's really whatever.
Home.
Now you
Ooh,
can't
if they
know that
sumo this.
the majority of our tiles are being held. Oh, we do have Tempai though on the right, Kate. Looking at Tanyao only.
2-5. No, 5-8. 5-8 mon. Oh, it just came out. That's so unlucky. And I mean, it comes out always now. 5-8 almost always comes out. You have to maintain this senpai though. There's like no reason to ever. What? Oh,
Yeah,
I
Tenpai is
guess you
still
want to
five
play
eight.
for the potential.
I guess there's probably not a
What is?
Sanchoku here, so all it does is
I
just
mean,
maintain the Tenpai.
you run dealer direct, and it's enough to come back to second. I think.
Yes.
Am I doing my math correct?
Uh,
1300 plus 13
1300.
minus 13.
Yeah, 26.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
Yep, at 200 points.
Otherwise, if you're wrong, either way sumo. Sumo's not enough, right?
Any win puts you
500.
over 30,000, gets you a positive score, but you need to
Yeah, but I'm
hit.
trying to think of the swing conditions. Ah, should have maintained the weight.
Of course, if you switch the
Unlucky.
Nobutan now, you would be 50-10. So just holds strong. One tile again of both tiles remain in the wall.
To be fair,
Oh,
I'm surprised they didn't eat Honky.
Kate drew the Dora and said, I can't drop that against a 3-call dealer hand that is called.
1
Oh,
But Justin can. Richi Honitsu Yakuhai.
what is this weight? I'm just so dumb.
4-7, so?
4-7? No, it's not even. Okay, the pairs for the ones. 1, 2,
Right.
3, 3, 4. No, it's 4-7. Yeah, you're
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4-7 versus 3-6. I mean, both these weights are kind of sad.
Oh no, James.
Is it
Surely
death?
you're not thinking
I
about
stopped
dropping the
counting.
7.
No, there's no way. You have to fold from here. You have to fold from here. Like, there's no reason to ever drop 7.
If someone else deals in, this is fine.
Like, game.
All of the new
Yeah.
door tiles coming out. I mean, actually,
Hey, it's okay.
he could try to.
ASO is safe. ASO is safe.
Right, he could try to
There's
Tonki
no
on
way
it.
you swap here. Oh no, but you don't push the 3 here. Yeah,
No.
you folded on the 8, so you
Oh!
don't push the 3.
The 8 so Tonki was the play. Justin just had to sumo giri it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to ever push 6-0 against that. Oh!
Yes, Tenpai. Dama? Because you don't want to drop below. Yeah, he does choose the Dama. Here's the 4.
Bye bye.
4
Oh, it's gonna come out. And just like that, we said there was a chance for Justin to take first. And there it is with Uratu as well.
Oops.
Hanuman. And the two players will swap places. Justin taking the first place. Plus 23.7 when an all last Hanuman. James will confirm second place positive 7.4. Wow, what a swingy all last that was.
Yeah, honestly, it probably was not the door talkie ever, but
No. I mean,
uh,
I
but
mean, in
6-0 was
hindsight,
like,
it would have won, but it.
in hindsight it would have won, but like they shouldn't feel bad about not going door talkie because 6-0 was quite unpushable from that situation. And when you're on the when you're on the 4-7 again, or like the 4-4-5-5, 4-4-5-6-6, you can't cut 6-0 because you're just free 10. So,
Right.
I mean, there's no way for you to fold either because your 10 is only also tiles. So, quite unlucky that you just deal into like reach like Menzen Honitsu.
Yeah, it was also
So,
an interesting recheat
quite
because
unlucky.
that wasn't even necessary for the first place, but definitely rewarded by Justin there, getting the full
Yeah.
value. We saw that in the last game
Congrats to
from.
Justin though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
JT as well in the previous game 1 of the series also had taken a Ricci for full value, stayed closed, and won a Hanuman. So both of these games ending with a Hanuman finish. In the end, after standings have updated, Kate is still doing quite well in the overall standing, second overall. JT positive 50, just outside of the promotion zone currently, and Justin James further behind, but early days in terms of the season's progression. So we'll see a lot more exciting action from not only these players, but the rest of the C1 division. And we'll have more action as well. The rest of the evening, there are some very exciting games coming up. However, I think due to the lag issues, we might end up resetting the stream in its entirety so that we can make sure that the rest of the games go off in a more watchable fashion. So apologies for the lag earlier. Um, I think what we're going to do now is reset the stream. There are games set to start. Let me check the calendar really quickly and make sure. Yeah, so it looks like there's a game that's going to be starting in about 10 minutes or so, and hopefully we'll come back in time to get that one going. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after resetting everything. Stanley, are you going to be staying for that as well?
Definitely.
All right, so we'll see everybody back soon to watch more from B3, from A2, and even A1 potentially. See y'all in a bit.